What's up, everybody? You already know who it is, bringing you a review of the designer series Megaman X. While I was at NYCC, I happened to pick up a couple, got the black and gold, got the normal blue. Hopefully my Kickstarter one will come in and then I'll have all three variants. But until the meantime, let's review the blue guy. So, straight up we have Megaman X in his truest to known form, which honestly it's amazing. But, I'm going to let it rotate a bit, let that sink in, show you guys what's going on with him. If anybody knows, NYCC was a pain to get everything and everything. Yes, everything and everything. But whatever. Let's get into the figure. Rotate. Bring that back. Anyway, while there's too busy stuff falling in the background. This Mega Man X, I'm going to get into the Poseability. And first off, we're going to start with the head. Goes up, goes down, has an extra joint here. So that way you can actually look forward. Head goes 360 degrees. Arms, bicep swivel, can rotate 360 degrees as well. Shoulder pad on a joint that actually attaches to the arm, so you don't have to worry about hindering what you do. Normally the arms go all the way up here. Really cool stuff. Ab crunch backwards, you get about this far. But forward, you get an incredible amount of ab crunch. Looking like, you know, he's ready to touch his toes and do some ratchet stuff, but that's a whole nother issue for a whole nother day. Now, here's what they did amazing with this Mega Man that they should have actually done with a lot of other stuff. And here's what True Force actually got right. You can actually pull up on the joint here. And please be careful, guys, because if you pull too hard, you will actually loosen your joints. But it allows you to get the best amount of mobility out of your figure, so that a Mega Man can do stuff like this, you know. And he's so heavy that, yes, he will not be able to, like, stand. But this is him literally standing on his own. Oops, sorry. This is him literally standing on his own. Like, no assistance needed, no stand. This is just pure balance and die cast in the legs and chest that allow him to keep balance. And I think that's really cool. Also, it allows him to get a lot of poses such as crouching or landing actually done perfectly. So you get that extra bit of extension in the legs. So here's another pose. And it's terribly done and rushed, but I think most of you guys get what I'm saying. Whereas you can actually get incredible poses out of this Mega Man. The knee technology is just amazing. So you can do all sorts of stuff. And like I said, in the knees, you have a lot. Let me see if I can zoom in. You have a lot of articulation here where it moves in and out. There's a whole nother joint to it. Same thing for the toes. Or should I say the feet. There's another ball joint, just like on the D-Arts, that gives you a lot of heavy rotation, has die cast in it. Very nice stuff. Now, talking about the back of Mega Man, you can actually open up the back of his feet for thrusters, just like in his original designs for Mega Man X. And please be careful when you're opening your X. For the first time, the thrusters will seem stiff, like you can't open it. It will feel like you're breaking it. That is not the case, but you still have to be quite a bit delicate with yours. So they open up and reveal really cool thrusters. I know some people are actually going to paint theirs a different color. Kudos to you guys, because I am scared to paint diecast. When you want to close it, you aim down, and then at the very top, you kind of just shift up a little, and it pushes in. Just like that, you'll hear a snapping sound. Now, as far as the Buster on Mega Man, here's where the cool stuff comes in. You can take off either arm. I am just going to take off the traditional right arm one, and the Buster is a different part. Now, the Buster I already put in the LR44 batteries. If you follow the instructions properly, it will be easy to install. I won't need to do it here because there are actually instructions for that. When you rotate to the right, the LED cuts on. And man, this is like a really nice addition to a Mega Man figure. It's very nice, actually. One of the best features actually on a figure. What's really cool about it is you can go out of your way to attach an effect part to it. I think I added the wrong one, but yeah, you go out of your way to attach the effect part in it, make it translucent, light up. This is one of Mega Man's effect parts. Really cool stuff, actually. What's really cool about the effect parts as well is you take out the top part, you add this one at the end, if I'm doing it correctly. No, I'm not doing it correctly because I don't remember how to do it. But I believe you add it all onto the Buster. I can't remember how to do it correctly right now for the life of me, but I think most people get what I'm saying. So on the Buster here, you attach this part, and you can attach this one over it, and you can have different combinations. So there's this one, then there is the other Buster part, which is pretty cool. So you get a bunch of different combinations. I forgot how to attach the extended piece because I've been out of the loop lately, and I apologize. But I'm going to attach the Buster arm on. And you see it hinders Megaman and pretty much not at all. So he can still have full rotation. The Buster doesn't get in the way. It actually looks great. Oop. Actually, you couldn't see it all. So I apologize for that. With the Buster on hand, it actually reduces no articulation, no hindrance, anything like that. And Mega Man can still get all his poses naturally. So you can still rotate, the legs can go here. So Mega Man can still reach all his natural poses. You can still hit him like this. Can Mega Man hold the weight of his figure up? With this effect part, I believe he can. So, oh, no, looks like he can't. So that's one downfall of the Mega Man, is that the weight won't hold up. As you can see, it's falling. So that's one reason why you have the stand here. Mega Man comes with a stand, as you can see here. Obviously, Mega Man can't hold the weight, so that's one thing against him that he obviously cannot do. The weight of the Buster effect part plus the die-cast parts is just too much. On the back side of the upper torso of Mega Man, there is a part right here which you can detach for his verniers or thrusters. So I'm going to show you what it looks like with one of them on. Got the wrong one. So what the difference is, vernier is open, vernier is closed. It's just an easy part swap on both ends. So when thrusters are open, you're doing a jump-in scene. Now you can actually be more accurate with the Mega Man stuff. So I'm going to take this off. Mega Man actually only comes with 2 sets of hands. No more, no less. He comes with the closed fist and the open fist for his Buster, or relaxed hands as most people will call it. I'm going to attach this piece. Sorry about that. Now, the one question that I get a lot about the Mega Man was, how does it stack up to the D-Arts one in terms of height? And if you can see here, the D-Arts is on the left, the Kai series is on the right. Let me zoom out a little. And he almost towers over him by a good, I'd say, 1.5 inches. So he's about 5, and he's about 7.5. You can actually stand him in front. You'll notice there's a huge difference. Mega Man X is this one is simply a video game only design, whereas this one is taken from the artist's original designs on how he wanted X to be, and it's much more closer to that. This figure is actually amazing. I love it. The only hindrance that I have is that Mega Man can't do much with his effect part because it's so heavy, but that's not something you can't work on. As I was showing you before, here are his open palms. I won't even call them relaxed. I'm going to call them, I guess, spirit fingers. Spirit fingers it is. So you have these. For those of you that ask about boxes, here's the box for X. That is the front side. It actually has really cool window packaging. I took it out, obviously. And on the other side, they have the designer's notes and designs. So you'll see it right here. And then on the back side, you have all the promotional shots you've been getting this entire time. LEDs, verniers effects, Buster and LED parts, and the facial option parts, which I almost forgot about. X does come with another face, which is pretty cool. So you can do all that. Just in case you want, here's a comparison to the black and gold one. So there's the NYCC variant as well as him. And voila. There you go, guys. Overall, Mega Man is a 9 out of 10. The only drawback is that there are a lack of facial expressions, which honestly I don't think Mega Man has one of. I don't really want to hold it against them, but that's just the truth of the matter. And secondly, not being able to hold up the weight of the Buster is a real hindrance to what's going on. But in any case, still an amazing figure. If you don't already have it, it hits retail sometime at the end of this month, the normal retail. And for those that covered the Kickstarters, their stuff should already be getting mailed out if it hasn't already. I feel bad for the Kickstarter guys who've been waiting and waiting, but they honestly paid a much cheaper price than I have. I paid $103, or no, I paid $97. 103 was the mix-up with the card incident, whatever. But I paid $97. Either way, get the figure, don't get the figure. I think you should. I was already told they plan to do 0 if this Mega Man does well, and I'm hoping it does. Well, questions, comments, concerns, you know the usual. Hit me up. If not, that's fine too. Have a good one, guys. Later.